got a new email. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Endless Ocean. Sorry for the abrupt transition between episode 1 and 2. I did not make like a proper ending like I did for the end of the second episode, and that is simply because I recorded the two in the same gaming session, so I just divided it in 2 episodes. But here we're back for episode 3 of this series, which is from a game I absolutely love and want to play more of it for you guys here on YouTube. So let's see what we got to do today. We got an email. Let's check it. We got, oh my, we got a whole bunch of emails. Diving info, diving request, no, diving guide, and another email called Mysterious Manaurai. I don't know how to say this, Manaurai, or is it Manaurai? I don't know exactly for sure. I think it should be Manaurai. We're gonna go for Manaurai, and if someone can correct me on this, if I'm saying it wrong, then you can do that. Anyways, let's check these for like the first to the last. Well, that's like the order that would make sense anyways. Mysterious Manaurai from Alpha Tolman again. It seems that you have completed the ocean floor topography survey of Coral Forest. Many thanks for this. The Manaurai Sea remains full of mysteries, making surveys of this nature extremely valuable. Speaking of mysteries, south of the lagoon there is a spot known as the Blue Hall. Occasionally, unusual items have been known to turn up there, brought by the ocean currents. If you have time, perhaps you could go and see what you can find. And when he's talking about unusual items, of course he's talking about like treasures and stuff, so that is interesting. Let's keep that in mind. The Blue Hall, south of the lagoon. We might check that in a bit. What else? Diving info, lagoon. Well, every time we find an area, we're gonna get one of these diving info emails. And this is basically just telling us about the area. And so let's see for this. Diving info, lagoon. This series of emails introduces divers to the beautiful diving spots around Manaurai. There are like 20 or 30 of them. And there are even extra maps, so yeah, there are a lot. Lagoon. The gateway to the open sea. A lake on the west coast of the mysterious island of Manaurai. It is connected to the ocean by a narrow, shallow channel. Lagoon originally meant coral atoll. But in this case, well, wait. Lagoon originally meant coral atoll. There we go, it's atoll, not atoll. But in this case, it is not actually an atoll, but is rather a shallow bay. Lagoon is simply the way locals refer to it. Teeming with tropical fish. Divers can see many of the tropical fish that Manaurai is so well known for. This diving spot offers a perfect introduction to the charm of shallow water diving. Nice! Diving info, Coral Forest. Coral Forest, the ocean's forest. Get a taste of the wonders the ocean of Pool have in store, exploring the superb coral reefs of Manaurai. On a clear day, see towers of coral emerge in an emerald green ocean. Surprise encounters. While the reef is normally frequented by schools of small tropical fish, depending on the season, larger visitors might make an appearance. Interesting. We have to check that in other seasons. Diving guide. Request. Oh. This is our first diving request. So, basically, I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to show you in the email. From Aubrey Tolman, Global Marine Foundation Diving Guide Organizer. Hello. My name is Aubrey Tolman, and I organize guided dives in the Manaurai area. I have a client who would like to be accompanied on a dive by an expert diver, so I thought of you. His name is Mike Oldman, and he has been involved with Global Marine Foundation's work in the past. He has requested a guided dive in Coral Forest. He is flexible as to when he dives, So if you accept this job, please reply to this email whenever it is convenient. I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors. I'm not going to wait to reply to this yet. I want to explore more, and later on, if we don't have anything to do, we can do this diving request. But basically, we can dive with someone. And is it like the night? It's getting pretty late. I don't think we can dive at night. Oh, there are penguins on the boat. Want to check those. Penguins on the boat. Penguins on the boat. Hello, friends. Oh, 2 types. So this is, guys, new. Oh, by the way, I can actually pet fish now. Look. Ha! Yes, Rockhopper Penguin. Sometimes appears on the deck of boats. They basically, all of the penguin types and all of the bird types in the game can be found on the deck of boats. Apparently. Not even on the shore or anything. Adidi Penguin. Oh, they kept the French name. Interesting. Yeah, nothing really there. We'll have to visit those guys 3 times, but I doubt they're going to be there by the time I'm going to come back for my next dive. Every time you dive, it resets what's on the boat, and it's a good idea to check every time you go diving. So, actually, you know what? Let's go diving. We're already at the coral forest. Let's just go there for fun. Dive. Yes. I just want to see more fish now that I can actually pet them and go to the blue hall. Yeah, you can see the water is like a kind of turquoise or like blue-green, if you prefer saying it like that. It's kind of getting close to be the night, but we can't dive at night yet. We're going to get some special equipment later, but we can't yet. I also want to test how this lags, because I've been experiencing some lag issues, like stuttering issues, with the game last time I recorded. So I lowered the resolution of the game, and I hope that this will be better for YouTube. It's not even that big deal. Like, it's just a small change I did. I'm Pet Ross. Let's pet you. There we go. We got the second piece of information of him. So that second visit, we'll have to visit him a last time to get the last piece of information. Oh, I didn't mean to grab you. Oh yeah, you can also grab onto fish if you press A and B at the same time. Oh, and he liked that. If you have like larger fish like whales, you can actually ride them, which is pretty cool. If you grab onto them. This fish, that is a new fish, I think. I can't select you. Oh, yeah, you're a new fish. He was in the lagoon. I didn't bother getting him because of the game being weird with the petting. Oh, what? He's new. That's like one of the most common fish of the game. It's a marsh idol. I know that fish very well. It is also one of the fish featured in Finding Nemo. The one with the scar in the aquarium. He's a little bit harder getting pet, but he did like it. I don't think you should try petting fish in real life. Sea, ocean, water, or is it just like a little tip from me for this game? Don't try this in real life, kids or people. It's bad assuming that you're kids. I don't think that many of you are kids anyways. I'm already aiming with my kind of videos. Oh, you're new. At a mature audience without doing anything like that is inappropriate for any younger audience. I'm doing my videos on a seriousness that is not so common for younger public. Well, I'm saying seriousness and then I do like silly stuff in Minecraft videos, but whatever. Later on in the game, we won't have to do all this fish socialization like we do now. Oh, that's a really small one. That's a Stark Demoiselle, I think. I remember, like, the fish names. Most of the fish names I know from today, I learned in this game. I even learned, like, the English names of fish because, little story for you here. Yeah, sorry, Mademoiselle. I got the game in French, the first game, and I played it in French like the whole time I played my first main save game. But when I got the second game, oh, this Lonely Fish, I'll have to talk about that in a minute. When I got the second game, the second game's version that I played, was the North American version. And except the European version, none of the versions of the game have French included. So I had to play the second game in English. And I learned the names of the fish that I learned in the first game in French, in English in the second. So I kind of learned both languages through that. But I need to talk about the lonely fish that we just saw a minute ago. This guy. This is a good example of a seasonal fish that is not from the season they can find off-season. This is the only specimen of this fish that I can find during the summer in the main ocean. Let me just, like, pet it so I can show you what I'm talking about. Samurai squirrelfish. If I go into the information of this fish, can be seen during the autumn in the lagoon area, but we're in the summer. This is the only specimen in L2, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember this part. I'll have to see the map again. 1. L2. Yeah, we're in L2. I knew it. So that's the only guy of that species that I can find, or that I found in the main ocean during my time, in the summer anyways. I think in the winter, there are other guys elsewhere. Oh, that was pretty quick. We got you guys there. During the time that we'll play this game, like over time, we're gonna have less fish to pet because most of these guys are gonna get three visits, and then we won't have to continue petting them. Not like all of the main common coral fish. Let's check the map. Where is the sapphire hull? Oh, they actually marked it with an X, so that's pretty easy to get to. I love this game. I just need to say this. I am so hyped to play this game again. Even though I'm like restarting it after all the work I did before. I just love playing this once more. And like rediscovering and redoing the game again for YouTube. We're gonna get a cutscene as soon as we enter this, so be ready for that. Here we go. That reminds me. Unusual item was supposed to have been seen around here. How can an unusual item can be seen? Like, it's not like you're tracking a whale. You're tracking a knob, whatever. Okay, let's just play with it. Do you remember Mr. Tolman wrote about it in his mail? Would you mind going and taking a look? No, I wouldn't mind. Oh, that is probably that thing. Yeah, that's glowing. Let's just take a look around with the fish first and talk about this area. Oh. Looks like something has been dropped there. Get a little closer and check thoroughly. Looking in detail, press plus when you're close to the ocean floor or wall and use zoom mode to get a more detailed look. And that's like a whole new section of the game. Oh, that yellow text won't go away until I do what it says. Okay, let's look at the fish after, and let's just do what it says. So basically, you can zoom on things. You can, when you see this yellow thing, yeah, when you see it turn yellow, I think I can do this here too. Yeah. Now you can view the area in more detail like this. And you can find smaller fish and other items that you would normally miss. You can find all sorts of things on the ocean floor. There's something next to that table coral. Go and check it out. Okay, so you can find like a whole new catalog of fish in the Zoom regions. And the heart of fish I've found, like, that took the most time to get into the game, were fish found in the Zooms. Why? Because they're random. They are just distributed everywhere, and every dive you do, they change their spots. While the fish that are just swimming in the open, like these guys, they stay in the same area pretty much all the time. They're not randomly distributed, unlike what you might think. All the fish are placed in the same exact spot every single dive, and they stay in the same swimming, like, the arrangement or whatever, the track that they're doing. I don't know if it's a swimming track or, like, a swimming path, swimming... whatever, the thing they're... the direction, the way they're swimming, the path that they're taking. Okay, let's zoom in here. We found our first small fish. This is a Dacilus, I think. You can also see what they like in the corner here. I think this is what this is for. It tells you that the fish likes being pet, so we can pet it. Three-spot Dacilus. I knew it was Dacilus. Some fish do not like getting pet. Well, like, they won't be mad at you for it or anything. But, like, the sharks, for example, they prefer being fed. And every single fish has, like, their preference. Most of it is petting, but I know a few that were pretty hard for me to figure out what are their favorite thing and how to get the info on them. Okay, let's pick this up. Picking up objects. Point to the object and press A. After that, press B while holding A, and you'll grab the object. This is a gold medal. Gold medal champion, it says on it. Dolphin symbol. Select the object with A. While holding A, press B. A, B. New item, dolphin medal. Cool, cool. Looks like you found something quite unusual. The dolphin's back! Hey, it's that dolphin again. The mischievous one from Coral Forest. I wouldn't call him mischievous, but hey, whatever. Looks like it's curious about you too. Why don't you try to get to know it a little? No sense in wasting a good opportunity like this. Oh, we can click it. Oh, this is magical. And it ran away. Swam away. Ah, bad luck. It must have got scared. Seems it was headed for the lagoon. We may as well return to the Jabiano for now. And then maybe we could go make our way to the lagoon. Before we do that, though, I have a few fish here I want to see before we go there. This is new. This one is new. Maybe. No, it's not new, but I only visited it once, so let's pet it for the second time. There we go. And Millipaswa's Pocket. This is a smaller area. Every time you go to an area, you see the name of the area, and the music of the area starts playing. But the smaller areas don't have any music for them. I don't think any of them actually do. Maybe some of them do, but most of them do not. And a lot of, like, zooms are usually found in this big sponge, but nothing here for now. This fish is new. I want to see this guy. This is, I think, Hall of Sapphire specific fish. Clown triggerfish. It can be seen all year round in the Blue Hall area. Yeah. Why do I keep on calling it Hall of Sapphire? I think it's because in another English version it's called Hall of Sapphire. But in French it's called Isle de Saphir, which is Hall of Sapphire. But apparently it's Blue Hall, so I'll try to remember that name. I saw another fish here that we didn't see before. Not that guy. The one with the two things around it. Did it swim away? I'm sure I saw a fish. That guy. That guy is new. Hey. There we go. Ah, I missed it. There we go. Sailfin Tang. And this fish can be seen all year round. Ah, it can be seen all year round, not even saying anywhere. Like, usually it's saying, like, can be seen all year round around coral reefs, or can be seen all year round in Manaurai. Just saying, can be seen all year round. Well, I don't usually see this fish in the area that we're in, like in this northeast corner of the map. Usually I see it more in the middle, like around here in the map. So I wouldn't say just that information. I would say more like look towards the middle, but I think it's good. There are also a few interesting things about the blue hull. The little holes at the top that let the light go through. Pretty cool. I love the light effect that it does. I don't see that in the rest of the game, really. This is one of the only locations I see an effect like this. And up here, not really interesting. Pretty much just an area with a lot of holes. But I think we can also go this way. Wait, is that the way we came from? Yeah, that's the way we came from. Let's go the other way. Just to be adventurous. Let's go down here. The water gets a lot deeper here. Or, well, maybe not here yet, but there is an area close to here that the water gets deeper. There's also a tunnel here. Let's go through this. Our depth is 10 meters. 11 meters. 12. Oh, you're leaving the target area. Please turn around and go back. That's the thing I don't like, really, about this game, is that you can only swim in such a small area. Well, it's not small, but when you want to really explore around, it can be kind of small. Oh, that's a new fish right there. Is that out of the area? No, we can focus on it. Good, good, good. Cloudy cat shark. Where can this fish be found? Can be seen in the southeast regions of Manaurai all year round. We're not in the southeast, that's for sure. Like, we're, yeah, in the northeast. Huh, interesting. I don't think I ever found this fish here before. Or I don't remember, anyways. I remember the fish, I just don't remember finding it in this area. I pretty much remember the whole map in my head here. Like, I'm not gonna reveal what... Oh, you can also change your view with this. If you want to be first person. I sometimes like this better. Depending on, like, if you want to do, like, a cinematic or just to appreciate the view of the ocean without having the diver in the way. But normally I like this view because I can see where my diver hits. Like, if I just go on the ground like this, I can see it. So that's my preference. Anyways, Catherine told us to go back to the boat. So let's go back to the boat. Return to boat. Yeah. Return to boat. Yes. Back to the boat. Back to the boat. And that was quite a bit of the map uncovered. Pretty proud of that. We're starting to unveil what's hidden. And the lagoon is marked with an X, so I think that's our next mission. It's night now. I'll place the objects you find while diving into the item box on the deck. When you open the box to check your items, you'll be given further information about them. Item box is now available. Nice! About the item box. Store items you find when diving inside the item box. Great! Thanks! Email received. And another talk. Well, that's another day done. You'd better avoid diving at night for now. Knew it. You don't have the equipment, so the research would suffer. Just take a rest in the cabin for today. If you use a clock, you can rest. Hey, I don't need to use a clock to rest, but okay. View collected items. Sorry. I'm still coughing a tiny bit from the sickness I had, but it's almost fine. Dolphin medal. A commemorative gold medal with a dolphin and bay leaf motif. Reading, 16th Drift Race Champion. Nice. Most of these treasures are going to be randomly found treasures, and I can tell you there are quite a lot of them. And in my 100 hours saved file, I never found them all. Just to tell you how hard it is to find the treasures. We got some penguins here. Let's check these guys. Second visit for you, guy, I think. Yeah, second visit for you. You're the African penguin. Oh, that was pretty quick. Number 2. And that's, I think, a pygmy. Pygmy penguin. If I'm not mistaken. Little penguin. Wrong word. In French, it's... You can probably guess. Penguin pygmy. So... Well, if you speak French, you can guess, I mean, but... You could probably guess that it was a mistake I did because of the French. I'm learning the names of these animals in English every day. Okay, let's go sleep, and let's end this episode. I wonder if we could check our mail first. That's probably just the Sapphire Hall and diving information. Also, we can see on the map now. We have the, not Sapphire, Blue Hall information. Coral Forest, Lagoon, Blue Hall. 3 areas now that we can dive to. Let's check our mails. Okay, why not? Diving info, Blue Hall. The Blue Hall. Mysterious Manaurai, an enormous rock formation with a hollow interior. Openings in the roof let curtains of lustrous blue light cascade down. Simply unforgettable. Tens of thousands of years of slow accretion built this enormous coral structure, while erosion created the holes, giving the Blue Hall its miraculous form. Tricks of the tides. Due to the capricious flow of the ocean's currents, pieces of wreckage and all other unusual items can sometimes be found in the Blue Hall. Nice. Now let's sleep. Resting. Use a clock to sleep from evening until morning, or vice versa. Rest until morning. Yup. Day 2. New day. I'm feeling fresh, and Catherine wants to talk to me. Okay. Looks just about bright enough for you to dive now. Another action-packed day ahead. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, so next episode we'll go to the lagoon and we're gonna see if we can find the dolphin there because it just swam away from us like a jerk. And it headed into that direction, so will we find it? Will we not? You'll see that in the next one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. MaitreDesBlocs out.